Besides the P90, there's no weapon that strikes fear in the heart of silver players than the Auto Sniper. This weapon, maybe above all others in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, is one of the most hated weapons in any version of CS, and we're including the R8 revolver. It's difficult to counter, hard to duel against, and frustrating to face. The hurt is made that much worse because, if your opponent can afford one, you're probably already losing. And while the CT and T versions of the Auto Sniper are technically two different weapons that actually have small differences, the weapon is a beast on both sides if not properly countered. Basically, come out of the wrong choke point and everyone's dead. The Auto Snipers are especially powerful at lower ranks, and that's probably because of the damage. Each bullet does a minimum of 59 to armored opponents regardless of where the bullet lands. 59 damage is very high, especially considering that an AK only does 35 to the chest and arms. A single headshot from an Auto Sniper will eliminate an enemy player, and the Auto Sniper only takes 2 shots to kill, even if you're shooting an enemy in the toes. The high damage is just the beginning. The weapon spits out 240 rounds per minute, or about 4 rounds every second. It has a higher base movement speed than the AWP, but a lower movement speed when fully scoped in, which matters much less in practice. It also has 20 bullets in the magazine, meaning that holding down a tight choke point against rushes is simple. The upsides to the Auto Snipers are supposed to be balanced out by its $5,000 price tag, making the Auto Sniper the most expensive weapon in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. One of the biggest reasons players dislike the Auto Sniper is it makes teams that are already ahead even stronger. Due to the way the CSGO economy works, if a player can afford an Auto Sniper, the odds are high that they're either winning handedly or already getting stopped. Unlike the AWP, the SCAR 20 gives a full $300 kill reward, the same dollar amount as a rifle. This means that the Auto Sniper lacks the AWP's built-in buffer that prevents competent AWPers from amassing stockpiles of cash for later rounds. Next, the weapon is very easy to use. While the Auto Sniper has fairly strong recoil, taking small pauses between shots allows the player to put even more rounds on target without sacrificing the rate of fire. While there seems to be a gentleman's agreement to avoid both Auto Snipers in competitive matches, once someone buys one, it tends to become a free-for-all. Take a look at this clip. The Auto Sniper is much more powerful at lower ranks, where players lack both the aim and strategy to counter the weapon. While Master Guardians and above may have the aim and reflexes to counter it, the ranks below MG often don't. This footage comes straight from plain old deathmatch. As you can probably tell, not only are the Auto Snipers powerful, they have pretty good hipfire accuracy to boot. This makes the weapon very powerful in capable hands. There were several times when we would come across someone who knew how to aim and are immediately killed. But most of the time, we came out on top, even in duels against rifles at close ranges. Here's another clip from a competitive game where someone manages to get an ace while holding Inferno's B site from dark. We have a confession. We weren't totally honest with you. That's not just a competitive matchmaking clip, it's a clip from the 2016 MLG Columbus Major. While Get Right's ace wasn't enough to win the match against Na'Vi, matchmaking is in MLG Columbus. The Auto Sniper is absolutely enough to win a match against an inexperienced team. So if it's so powerful, why don't more pros use the Auto Sniper over the AWP? Well, as powerful as the Auto Sniper is, its shortcomings become clear at higher skill levels. Duels at this level are between players that possess pinpoint accuracy and insanely fast reaction time. That means the duel is over in milliseconds. At this level, that's quick enough to neutralize the Auto Sniper's high rate of fire and high damage, unless the Auto Sniper manages to land a headshot. In a standoff between two players of equal skill, where one has an AWP and one has an Auto Sniper, the AWP will win every time. In the hands of a skilled player, landing one body shot that guarantees a kill is faster than having to land 2. Besides aim and reaction time, there are other differences between the skill levels that affect the Auto Sniper's use in high-tier play. While utility usage like smokes and flashes never stop flying in high-level matches, we've seen players in lower ranks completely fail to use even the most basic smokes or flashes to push snipers off common angles. Even if they do manage to use their utility correctly, we've seen players fail to push onto site and take advantage of those small opportunities to trade deaths and plant the bomb. Newer players die for two reasons. They can't aim and they don't understand the basic rules of Counter-Strike. Trade, and trade some more. There's a reason why kill trading is a stat. If you're playing against players of a similar skill level, that means you might now have the advantage, especially if you have to defend the site from a rushing team. Countering the auto sniper can be difficult, don't get us wrong, but one smoke or one flash can often be enough to push the auto sniper off the angle long enough for you to rush him down and eliminate him. Ultimately, these powerful rifles are counted by brains, not brawn. The smoke and the flash are your two best weapons in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, next to the P90, of course.